Hello.
We are back.
Welcome back to another episode of Bad
Bad
Vibes
vibes
Adjacent.
adjacent.
Why would you sing along? That I literally came up with that and I told him like I came up with this new tune and I'm gonna make hella money off of it. Oh my god, I need to stop saying that because I feel like this is only the second episode of I'm like,
We don't pee on each other.
oh.
We don't pee on each other. I
Oh
need to
my
make
god.
it out there. I know, it doesn't seem that because I was screaming it because there's a lost episode, guys. There's a lost episode that we
The-
recorded. It was bad. As you can see, we've upgraded our mics.
we've got
We got
we
mics.
got mics.
All to me.
All to me.
But we do not piss each other. We do not piss on each other. We do not piss like we don't do anything
No
with
pissing
piss
involving the two
because
of us. I do not. Oh my God, it pissed me off so bad that like people like there are people out there that believed it, that thought for even a split second that I would be laying on a bed next to you for whatever reason. That is nasty and rank as fuck, and it's so rude of you to ever assume that of me. Like,
yeah,
why the
because
fuck would I?
no, because after I posted that story about our clip from the last episode, a bunch of people swiped up and was like, "Oh my god!" And then I just kept getting like, "Oh my god, no, you didn't say that on the podcast. I can't believe you did that." I was like,
You
"Wait,
know what we did do though? We manifested a UTI for me.
you got a UTI?"
That will come in handy next episode. I This is a teaser for y'all, but I have a story time for
Oh my
that.
god, that was so gross. Well, what do we start?
Um some things that we want to reference from last week. This is so sick and
Not
twisted.
last week. It was 2 weeks
The
ago.
2 weeks ago because we couldn't drop an episode.
It was a 2. I don't know. Maybe last
Whatever,
week or
whenever
whenever we dropped this.
we dropped the shit. We clarified the piss story. And also, guys, I have my phone. I have my iPhone with me, and I feel so safe. I feel so confident with the content that I am putting out right now because the first one I didn't have my iPhone on me and I was tweaking. I was genuinely was tweaking. But now I have iPhone and I'm happy. We talked about our pack last week or the last episode we
Oh
talked
yeah,
about
we did talk
the
about
pack that we made and we like briefly mentioned it and didn't like give any explanation, and I don't want any of y'all nasties thinking that we have some kind of
because y'all are
like
gross.
y'all are nasty and gross for thinking
I'm
that.
talking to you. To you. You know who you
You
are.
like we have made a pact that by the age of 30, if neither of us are seeing people or like married,
If we haven't really found love or
that
anything, because like me and Twa haven't really. Well, you dated people. Well,
wait,
she was
that's
getting
not
around in high school, but
that is not true. Shut the fuck up. That is not
she
true.
was getting around.
But
She was getting all
we
the
said
guys.
by the age of 30, if we're not in like a serious
Serious
relationship
relationship.
or if we're not married, then the two of us are
Them
going to
to
kill
kill
each
each other.
other.
But the thing is, I was gonna kill Twa first, and then she'll never know if I killed myself. So
But I trust my friend. Like I
yeah,
know he'll do it. Like I
100%.
always
I'm gonna go out at least by 30.
by 30. So
If
like
not,
either way, it's either like we kill each other, like he kills me and then he kills himself,
mhm.
or the Alzheimer's is gonna get him.
Yeah.
Unless the Alzheimer's make you forget
Forget
that.
about our time. Like right when I shoot you, I forget. I'm
And
like,
you're
what the
like,
hell?
wait, what
Why is
did
this
I just
bitch laying
do?
on the floor?
Why is this bitch dead? Why is this
It's Coco. I didn't know there was a Coco that went to our school. Who the hell is Coco?
but wait, why is this bitch dead in front of me right now? Huh. Shut up. But yeah, we mentioned that. We also talked about boob check.
Oh yeah,
Oh
your
my
group
god,
text
boob
story.
check story is now that like now that I'm looking back, it's not like it's not all that. But it was very entertaining for me and Carla. Because we went to New York with a couple of friends, and when we were there on our flight back, when we got on, because we went around October, I think it was like
Mhm.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and they talked about getting your, get your mammograms, get your like be in check with that, yada yada yada. They had like a little ad in there, and then I was sitting next to Carla on the plane, and I looked over at her and I was like, "Hey, like you don't have to go get a mammogram. Like I'm right here. If and for whatever reason, if there's ever a time where you feel a lump on your boob, just know I'm there. I will check
She'll
it
check
for
it.
you. I will check it for you." And it's just I think what best friends do. Like we always, just grab each other's boobs
Oh,
and
but when I go up to a girl and say, "Let me feel your boobs for
are you best
cancer,"
friends with her?
like
If you're best friends, then you can do it.
I have to find.
It's
I
the
have to
rite of
go be
what
best
was
friends with
it?
a
The
girl.
rite of
Yeah.
passage? Is that what it is? Yeah. So then literally
Whoa, that's why y'all go. every Saturday, Twan and Carla go to the bathroom at 1 p.m. I don't know what they're doing in there, but I'm pretty sure.
It's our weekly breast
Breast
cancer
cancer.
awareness. Like
No,
we
they're
just
really on top of it.
like
They're on top of
we're never late on that. Everything else I may be late on. I'm never late for a boob check. But no, it's so stupid because that entire flight, it was like a 2 hour flight from New York to Chicago, and then like 3 hour car ride from Chicago back to the fort. And we literally made the like most boob jokes that we could come up with constantly. Like the whole time, all we were talking about was like, oh, like when I get back, I'm gonna set up a clinic, but like instead of having like mammograms, it's gonna be me
with
in
your
my
hand.
hand. And then I'm gonna have like all my like
All you're like, they can't hear that. Our mics are really good now, so
oh
the
okay,
background
okay. So
noise
that
doesn't
means
get
I
picked
can't
up.
get up and hit Jose
You can't
anymore.
be mad. You can't be mad anymore. There was some loud noises, but I'm pretty sure our mic are really good now, so it doesn't pick it up.
Hopefully, imagine like we say that, but it's like the loudest, crunchiest noise on earth. But yeah, and we literally were entertained for 5 hours just talking about different scenarios in which like I would check boobs and how I would check people's boobs. And I think that was the only time that we've went to Chicago or like we've drove from anywhere longer than like an hour where Carla did not fall asleep because we were so entertained by
No, but
boob
the
check.
crazy thing is, like, you think that it's just Twa and Carla. No, they're with two other people. So those two other people do not know what's going on, and they did not find it funny.
The way they were asleep the whole time, like they heard us like from the moment we got into the car from like when we got off the airplane. We were talking about it. We got in the car. They fell asleep in the car. They woke back up to us still
Still
talking
talking about
about
boob check.
check. And then towards the end, like I kid you not, we were dropping them off. Then these dudes, like these dudes, they were ready to go. They have their stuff, and then I was like, "Hey, like if you have friends, just refer them to me and I would always be ready and happy to check their boobs." And they looked at me like dead eyes. They were like, I
They did not care about your joke. Like, they did not care.
we do not hang anymore. We do not hang out with each other anymore after that. Um
Well, that was boob check.
that was boob check. And
And
then we also
well, I brought up, so my story from last episode was Brian Roth.
wait, the fact that
So
you remember Brian
no,
Ross.
Brian Roth is in, because I do not get like irked that much by Twan Carla. Like, they really can't get to me. Like, I get to them a lot. I get under their skin, and I know how to do it. Like, I know how to do it well. But like, but Twan Carla never really get to me or anything except for like Cuff Jeans and Brian Roth. Like, oh, but I was just explaining on Brian Roth though.
Oh, geez.
So I was just scrolling through TikTok, and then I saw this video of like this like animated character, and it was singing like Cotton Eye Joe, but it wasn't. It was singing like a scat.
Oh,
Oh, it was like Among Us chicken nugget. Like, y'all need
oh,
to,
I love Among Us chicken nuggets with like the Roblox face, the
yeah, but
oh.
but it was that, and then I was like, "This is so crazy that it's on my For You." So I tagged, I don't know if I sent it or I tagged Carla and Twa in it, but I said, I was trying to say brain rot, but you know, people misspell brain, and it said Brian Rot. So they came at me like full speed, like they stampeded into the comments. They were like, "Who the hell is Brian?"
No, no. The thing is, it wasn't even in like the comment section. You sent it to us individually into like our like
Oh
phone
yeah,
like chat,
that's what it
and
was.
both of us went, "Who the hell is Brian Roth?" Guys, do you know who Brian Roth is?
Who the fuck is Coco? Like, oh my god! And then somehow it got into one of our bigger group chats that were with
I took
everybody
it
else. He
immediately.
took it in there, and then she was like, "Y'all, have y'all heard of Brian Roth?" I was like, "Oh my god!" And then one of our other friends was like, "I don't want to know who that is. I don't want to know who
They do
Brian."
not trust that. It's like a group chat of like 10 plus people from like high school that we like keep up with like here
They're
and
watching
there.
it right now. You know who you are.
So that we keep up with here and there, but like they are not like brain rotted the way that we are,
Yeah,
Brian rotted the way that we
Brian
are.
Roth.
So like they do not know half of the things that we're saying, and like we go in there like the three of us like blowing up this group chat with like
It's just only us three conversating. I'm like,
Rot this, Brian Rot that. And they were like, we don't want to know who Brian Rot is.
I don't want to know Brian Rock.
Oh.
But yeah, they were evil. They were bad vibes. They were literally bad vibes. Not even adjacent, very bad vibes.
Just like
They
we
were
came back
so
to our full circle, like original bad vibes, nasty, icky vibes that we bring. We brought it all, and that's only for Hangshen because he. The only reason we started doing that was because he did it so often, all the time. Like we would say something, and like the slightest like mispronunciation, the slightest spelling error, this motherfucker immediately would go, "Oh, who's that? I don't know, guys. Who knows?" Who knows what that is? Because I've never heard of that. Like, shut your fucking mouth. You piss me off. And then that's why I started becoming evil because I was like, well, if he did it to me, I have to get him back. So I'm always looking out for my slick bag. And that's how Brian Rock came to be. And I think that was the funniest thing. And
it was so funny at that time.
immediately after I took it to ChatGPT and I said, write me a fan fiction of Brian Rock and Hang Xie. And then, like that was like a whole thing. And that kept me entertained at work for like hours.
I didn't find it funny. It was not funny.
You know you were loving it. He loves the attention he gets when we're like making fun of him, and then everyone is like in on it, and he's like, "Wait, like I'm the main character right
No,
now."
because I'm hot and sexy people shouldn't be made fun of.
I don't think anyone on the planet Earth has ever used those two words to describe you. You're so ugly.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Speaking of me being ugly, so I did something recently. Only Twa knows, but Jose and Carla, who are watching right now, do not know. So I re-downloaded Tinder. First of all, I got banned from Tinder. I need to explain being banned from Tinder first. So I made a Tinder account like 2 years ago, and then I was just like, let's see what Tinder is all about. It was lame. It was lame. It was lame. It was so lame. And then I was like, well, Twa. Oh my gosh, I can go into the Instagram story. But Twa was like, I was like, Twa, like, let me hook you up with somebody, let me find you somebody, like I'll make an account for you and I'll just swipe and then you just approve. Right? So she was like, okay, and Twa was down with it. She was like, do it for me.
I need me a man. No.
Literally, I was like, no, no, for the longest time. And then he was like, please, like, you don't even have to be on it. Like, I'll go through it. And then, like, you just have to approve the person. And I was like, you know what? Fine. Like, if people want me.
Yeah, so we were gonna do that. And then so I made an account for her. I picked out her photos, made the whole thing. And then after I was done with it, because I made it from my old account, I basically like switched all my photos that were in there. I deleted it out and then I put hers in. So Tinder asked me like, "Hey, can you verify these pictures?"
Wait, so you didn't like delete the account. You like try to replace it.
Replace my photos. Yeah, that's what happened. So Tinder, and then so Tinder, damn.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
And then so Tinder asked me, "Hey, like, can you verify these pictures to make sure, like, But I thought it was just like a robot kind of thing, like typing in letters.
They're like making sure you're not a
Yeah,
robot.
they're making sure I wasn't a robot. So it's like a bunch of twas picture, and then there's just like whoever saw it, who's ever verifying these pictures, saw all your pictures, and then the verification pictures are me. So they see like a bunch of your pictures, and then like a picture of me, like selfie, like
It was one of those where like you're not like taking like a selfie or nothing. It's just like front face. You're like just
yeah.
trying to get through
So that got me banned from Tinder. So I was banned from Tinder, and then I even tried to appeal it, but they said I'm banned permanently. You can't appeal
for
something like
life.
this for life. So I can't use Tinder. I can't log into Tinder using my phone number, and I can't like if I use Tinder to log in with my iCloud, like download the app with my iCloud or use my phone number at all, they figure out who I am. They're like cops, and then they're like, nope, nope, and then they're like, you're banned, you're banned. I tried it. Try to go back. Um, but now I have a Tinder account again, and the only reason I have a Tinder account is because I made bro, I wanted to be on that app so bad for some reason.
Went through
Wait, no,
no, went to get here the loopholes. It's so like degrading and dehumanizing the loops that he took to
bro.
get to this story. Oh my God.
So I didn't make this email just for Tinder, but I have an email which I use for like when you're signing up for things online and they need your email, like just for all the spam emails to go into. So I have this email. So I use this email, made an iCloud account, with this email, and then but I can't use my phone number to sign up. So I had to download the app with this email, and then I had to figure out a phone number. So I used my friend Elizabeth's phone number because she doesn't use Tinder.
Elizabeth is so real.
She's so real for that. So I was like, Elizabeth, and then I used her phone number. I was like, oh, Elizabeth, send me the code, the code. Like I wanted to
Oh,
be on
you
the app.
wanted that app
Oh my
so
god.
bad.
So I re-downloaded. So I figured it out. I re-downloaded Tinder. And this happened like a couple of months ago. So I've had Tinder, but like again, I delete it, but I don't delete my account. I don't delete my account because like re-getting it is too much. So I just like delete
It's
the
a
app and
hassle.
I don't do anything with it. But recently, no, not even recently, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, I went back to work after Memorial Day and I was so bored in the office. Like I was clickety clacking, doing my work, and then it was came lunchtime, and I was like, I got literally nothing to do. And I re-downloaded Tinder. I was like, let's see who's around in the area, right? So I was just looking, and then I got bored, and then I remember on the card that I have on my account, there's only like $40 left. So I was like, might as well spend it. So so Tinder has like a week. So I still have it right now. Tinder, I wish I had my phone so I could show it, but we're using it to film. But Tinder has like this thing that you can buy for a week where you can see like everybody who's liked you before. You could so I was like, let's see who's liked me before, right? And the thing is, the setting I have on my Tinder is everyone. Like I want to see everyone. So I was like, let's see who I can pull. I was like, let's see what kind of people I pull.
Be so very careful with the next words you're gonna say, because
I
I heard the unfiltered, nasty self that he is, but you be very careful
Oh
with what
my
you say.
gosh, I do not pull,
He
bro.
does not pull the level at which he
He
think he
thinks
can
I can
pull.
pull. Yeah, yeah, I can't pull nobody. No, but the thing is, if you swipe through, I have it set at everybody. The only people that swipe right on me are a bunch of men. So, like, if you look at the likes, it's just a bunch of guys, and I think I got one girl who hearted my
Oh
account.
my God.
So I pull the men. They love me.
The men love you,
The
and the
men love
girls
me.
love me. Like
The girls love you.
y'all are so real. I think like the most feedback I got was girls being like, "Twice so
No,
funny
no,
and
and
nice and
wait,
hot
I'm
and sexy."
Wait, there's still more to this. So these past 3 days, what I've been doing is every time I go to sleep, I put like you can change your location when you have this premium, like where in the country. So I put my like thing. I was like, maybe I can get some ABGs, like Asian baby girls or something. Like, so I was like, let me see if I can pull some baddies in like Asia or something. And then so I put mine in like Japan. I was like, let's see if I can pull some Japanese girls. Boy, like when I woke up, it was like 50 likes from Japanese men.
Bro, you give off the vibe, a very strong one at that.
I did it again today when I went to sleep tonight. I put it in the Philippines. I was like, maybe I can get some Filipino. Like, I love my Filipinas. So I was like, let me see if I can get some Filipino women. A bunch of, like, it was like 50 likes from Asian men again.
You
And the
just
thing is, this filter I have on, like, I have a big range. Like, I'm set from 18 to 45. Like, the age range I'm looking at is 18 to 45, and I have it in 100-mile radius. So, like, I'm pulling no one. Like, the girls don't like me. Y'all, like, why don't y'all like
you
me?
might just have to like fully like switch over.
I
That's just
can't. I literally can't. Like, it was just, oh man, like, I can't pull women, guys. What do I have to do?
leave
Maybe they're
it.
intimidated by me. I saw. They're.
That's not it.
They're like,
I'll tell you right now. I will hold your hands when I tell you this. That is not the case. That is not the case.
I'm literally mocking you right now.
If there was a world in which we are sitting next to each other and you were mocking me,
Bro, you got the better lighting. That's why I gave you the better lighting because
you're gonna blame it on the lighting. You're gonna
yeah.
blame it on the lighting. Okay.
But yeah, that's what I did recently with Tinder. Isn't that it's a cool story. I brought something in.
You do a lot of things. You do a lot of things that are interesting. You do a lot of things that piss me off. One of them being recently, the thing is, like, the more I think about it, the more I like let it marinate, the more like upset I get at the Chapel Roan incident. Okay, so recently I started listening to The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. And I love that album. It is so freaking
And
good.
I like it too.
And you see, the thing is though, like as soon as I started listening to it, and I was like, I sent it in the group chat, and I was like, guys, like I love this album. It's so good. This motherfucker immediately goes, I put you on. I put you on. And the thing
I
is,
did
you
put you
did
on
not
though.
put
I
me
put
on.
you
I'm
on.
telling you right now, he did not. Okay, I will say he did put me on Red Wine Supernova. I heard that through him, and I was like, this song is a bop. And so I was like, I like that. But literally, I got into her through Good Luck Babe, which was like all over TikTok.
It's all over TikTok for a certain group of people
There's certain demographic of people. Apparently, I came to learn that there's only like 10,000 TikToks being made.
with the
And I
sound.
think I've seen every single one of them with that sound. But I was like, I heard that, and then I was like, wait, that's two songs by her that I like. Maybe I'll listen to, more songs. And that I listened to the album, and it's so freaking good. It's the best album yet. But what this motherfucker does is he would have like the most basic taste in music. He would like listen to radio music. He would listen to songs that are like popular on TikTok, which I'm not shitting that. Like I get some of them, but like he listens to like the like most basic ass song, and then he goes around, he's being like, oh, y'all heard this song? And it'll be like, We Can't Stop by Miley Cyrus. Like,
We Can't Stop cover of Miley Cyrus's song.
bro, and he listens to like covers of the songs, not even the original songs. He would listen to like YouTuber covers of it.
Search
And
up
then
"We Can't Stop" cover by Andy Lang. That's the best cover ever.
he swear up and down, left and right, that he is like putting people on, and it'll be songs that have like 1 billion streams. He's like, y'all, like I'm putting you on. What was it? Season of the Sticks. But like it's just such basic songs, and it pisses me the fuck off when he's trying to like put us on something, and it's like we'll go and it's like, oh wait, this has been out for like ever, and it's so popular. Trying to put me on to Stay by Post Malone. Literally.
Stay by.
Since high school. And then Heat Waves, where he was like, oh, this song got popular off of what was it?
Never have I
Ever,
ever.
and it's been on the radio. Like he is and he like
Heat Wave.
swears up and down, like he's like, I'm putting y'all on, I'm putting y'all on. No, the fuck you're not. TikTok is putting me on. Like TikTok was putting me on.
No, I'm a trendsetter. I put people on, and y'all are just mad that
You
you're just mad that I influence you.
trend. And then like 2 months later when it dies down, you're like, wait, have y'all heard of this thing? It's so
No,
cool.
because I literally am such a hater. Like I don't like liking things when they are popular. I'm the biggest.
And
But
then,
I've changed. But I've changed. I've
yeah,
changed.
you
I've
have, but
changed.
the thing is, you eat your words every single time. Like you're like, oh, like I'm not gonna get into that. And then like 2 months later, when like the hype like dies down, he's like, you know what was really good? That trend that was happening, like that was actually pretty good. And we're like, you're such a hater. You're just like a hater through and through.
But I did put you on Chaperone.
You did not. You did not put me on her, and I will die with that. Like he did not. I would say Red Wine Supernova.
Well, the TikTok videos that Twa is talking about. So when you go on TikTok and you click the sound, you could see how many posts are with the sound. So like you can see, how many users have used it. So it's like, and so like for like 10,000, that isn't that many videos. So the fact that Twa's getting it and Chappelle Roan is a gay lesbian singer songwriter says a lot. I'm just putting it out there.
You are gonna get and like there's 2 episodes, and both episodes you have insinuated a certain thing about me. But yeah, I love her album. It's great. It's too close to your shirt. It's like oh making oh I'm sorry. I was like letting it rub up on my shirt. Sorry. But yeah, and what else? Last Saturday I had so many things happened to me last Saturday. So Saturday night I was not feeling well. I don't know if I still sound nasally, but I was starting to get a little sick.
That was
And
the day we filmed.
no, it was like after.
Um,
It was like that week after. But I was starting to get a little sick, a little ill. I came home, I was like home alone, and that was the night that we went to the deck.
ah,
And then
oh yeah.
and I came home, obviously I came home at like what 10 something, 11. Came home, was tired. I was gonna go to sleep, but then I like started like getting all like stuffed up, like tears running down my face. So I like sent a snap, not a snap, on Instagram. I was talking to my sister Doe, who, by the way, is my sister. Last episode, I was like dogging on her so bad. She was like, "You were being so mean to me." She is my sister. She's chill. Well, no, actually, she's evil. She is conniving, evil, and like just the demon himself. Because I was like, guys, I'm so sick. I'm so ill. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And then this bitch goes twa, and I was like, yes, sister. She goes twa spelled backwards is
Hot.
ought. Ought, don't die. I was like, "Oh, bitch, you pissed me off. Like, you actually pissed me off because, like, I could have been dying. I was like, I can't breathe. Like, I'm hyperventilating. Like, I feel so ill." And then I came to realize that the people I surround myself with, they're always looking for a bit. Like, they all they want is to have that moment of like something to last, and not don't die is like a part of my vocabulary. Like, but it during that moment it pissed me off so bad. I was
That
like,
is
I
so
could have
freaking
been
funny.
dying, and this bitch goes, don't die. Imagine like I did die that night. And the last message from her to me,
Me was don't die.
don't die. Um, that was well, we didn't film for like that week in between, but that was that previous week. Last week on
Oh,
Saturday,
is when we filmed. And
Saturdays.
you were so
No,
mean that day.
no, that was not the day that we filmed.
Oh.
But the day that we filmed, I was not mean. What the fuck are you talking
The
about?
day that we filmed, like Jose and Carla wants to be involved so bad, but that day that we filmed, that day that we filmed, what am I saying?
What the fuck
We
are you
were
saying?
that day that we filmed, Jose and Carla were literally knocked out asleep. Like we are not funny, I guess. Like who are we
No,
even
they
filming
hate
for?
us.
They
They hate
literally hate
us.
us.
They were like, they set up the camera. They were like, okay, like take care of it.
Take care of it.
That's why we lost an episode. We lost an episode because the audio was shit. Like they were asleep. We were delirious. At some point, as we were recording, I kid you the fuck not, I was looking over at you. It was like past midnight. I was looking over at you. I was talking to you. Saw three of you. I was like, oh fuck, we're cooked. Like this episode is not gonna make it out of the trenches. And it didn't. And it
Didn't.
didn't. And
It'll be a bonus episode for
Patreon,
Patreon. It's coming out. Patreon is coming out, guys. It's gonna
as we're
be
speaking, she's falling asleep.
um
Falling
oh,
asleep.
speaking of Patreon, I said it in the last episode, but my goal for this podcast, as I said last episode, is to be sponsored by Vera Bradley, but Twa's a hater. She does not Velaberi. Velaberi.
We need better believe.
Belly. We want Belly. That's how Bernese people pronounce Vera Bradley. But so I want a Vera Bradley sponsorship, and I also want to make one single freaking dollar from this YouTube channel because I've invested too much money into all this crap, and if I can't make one single dollar, I'm finna be pissed. And I don't want. I'm finna be in the pit, but I don't
Shut up.
want.
I've never heard you say finna. Like, do not
I'm
say that.
finna be in the pit. But I like if I can't make a dollar, like I'm gonna be really mad
No,
because
because you've put in so much money for the mic. Like the whole setup is all paid by Hangsian. And I was like, no, like I feel
it's
bad.
my phone, it's my mics, it's my laptop, it's my
Like I feel bad that you've paid so much. And I was like, I'll buy like the
this is
mic
what top bro.
cover. Like I'll buy the mic cover. Like I'll put something in. But whenever we make that dollar, he's getting it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna make no money off of this, guys.
yeah.
We have to get me famous and rich, and that dollar is not gonna cut it. But that's his goal. Mine is keep shooting for the
Mm.
stars. I'm gonna be in the sky.
Yeah, and I want that dollar from YouTube. I don't want somebody giving me a dollar.
Yeah,
I don't want no cash app. Like it has to be from YouTube, youtube.com itself.
no. YouTube.com. We need to make a dollar. That is our goal. Guys, please, please, please stream. Stream. Listen to this whole thing. Send it to your friends. If they don't want to hear it, threaten them and make sure that they listen to the whole thing so that we can get all the views. We can get like how many hours people are watching, and then make clips, make thirst traps.
Put that surf trap that I made of Twa with Kesha.
Stop. I hate that one so bad. Like
I don't
care
care what
what
people
people
say.
say. No, it's so stupid. It was like us on a video call, and this motherfucker made a thirst trap of
Oh,
me.
I've been on my TikTok grind. Oh man, my TikToks are so literally so funny. But we can't. Okay, we can't put it up because it's gonna be like we're gonna get banned off of YouTube. They're gonna be like, you can't use this music.
Si
But
Rubik
I
Takawaka
made this really funny
Takawaka
Espa song with
Eight.
Supernova, and I think the Espa is really funny, but I also think me using AI filter for how sweet.
Sweet like what? No, you were like toxic lover. Was it
No,
that
no,
one?
no.
You was
How
sweet like
sweet it tastes.
how
Sweet
sweet it
it
tastes.
tastes.
Yeah, you've been going through and I was going through my thirst trap my thirst trap grind, but then I don't know,
You started,
reality
yeah,
kind
you
of set
started.
in, and I was like, let me private them. So then now they're privated, but go if I get enough followers and I get enough like interactions, like for the girls, I will do it. Like if y'all are like, we need more of you on the screen and lip syncing to videos, like I'm always willing to do that
Mhm.
for you guys. But I need more interaction. I need more people to be thirsting over me for me to make the thirst traps. It's not
Yeah,
trapping nobody if there's nobody watching.
that's true. That's true.
um,
But Jose's watching.
See, now I have to delete my entire account. I do not want that. I do not want that.
Oh, speaking of, what evil, what what
Speak English
evil
challenge.
mother? Well, I don't cuss. So, what either mother flipping freaks are sharing my TikToks? Because I can't see shares when I go on my TikToks. So, people like, so every time, like, even before I get likes, I guess there's already 3 shares. Bitch, who is sharing my TikToks without liking it? Like, if you're gonna fucking share my post, like it first. Oh my god, that irks
No,
me.
the shares is so diabolical and demonic. Like people hate you.
They
The thing
literally
is,
hate
and
me.
I'm glad that you have haters because like you give us like a platform. Like you're the people that watch you who are making fun of you share this shit. And
They're
like
literally.
wait, I'm in this.
You need to get more of your people on this because I swear all the views that I've
I have normal people. Like I know people that are normal adults. They do not want to be a part of this. They don't want to like entertain. They don't want to be entertained by us.
yeah,
They're
even though we're
haters.
so entertaining.
Question mark. Um, and I have nothing going on for me recently. Like I wish I could be like, oh, this happened to me, like this crazy thing, but nothing ever happens. The craziest thing that happened to me was last Saturday when I went to rallies.
Oh, by
I
yourself? Wow.
no, I have like when I eat, it's like it's not normal. I'm letting y'all know right now, I do not eat normal. I had like cereal in the morning and I was like, oh, I'm full. And I went the whole day. And by like 1 a.m., I was like, oh my God, I'm
I'm so
hungry. I
hungry.
wonder why I'm so hungry. And so it was like 1:30 a.m. and I came out of my room, went into like the pantry and I was like scouring through the place like and I saw 2 Kit Kats left in the bag. I ate 2 Kit Kats like out of like the big bottle. I took like gulps of like Coca-Cola and then I was like that should be good enough. Like I could go to sleep. I couldn't. Like it was like I was still hungry, starving and I was like, "Damn, I'm hungry for real." So then I was like, "Let's see what's open right now." I went out and I was supposed to go to Baba's, but it had like a line and I don't like that Baba's. Like the thing is I was desperate,
Mm.
okay? So
Don't
then
go to the Babas on state. That's an evil Babas. There's demonic. They're literally evil. One time I went over there and they just shut the store. He was like, "Don't you see the light is off?" I was like, "No, because the light is always off because you're a nasty, rancid, like hole in the wall spot. I expect the lights not to be on."
yeah. So that's how desperate I was. I hate that place with a passion. And I was like, I'm never going back. But a girl was hungry and so I was gonna go. And like the line was wrapped around like twice around that fucking building. And I was like, oh fuck no, I'm not waiting that long. So then I was like, what else is open? The only thing open in the area was a fucking rallies. The thing is, I have like the worst like social anxiety recently.
Oh yeah,
That no, I was like
robot.
so listen, I when I Carla and I went to go get boba, and I was talking to the lady. Literally, I was like, "Can I get the cream brulee?" And then she's like, "You want?" I was like, "I don't know. Can I get this?" Literally, I have never seen a person react to me in real time. Her face was literally like,
She was like, "What is she? She's a grown woman."
like,
Like,
and I was like, I just take that. She paid, and I waited, and I left, and that's how bad it's gotten. So I'm like hyping myself up to talk through like the freaking drive-through like little speaker thingy. I pull up, and I'm ready. I'm like confident. I know what I want. They had like two fish burgers. Hello. 2 fish burgers for like $5. And I was
yeah.
like, okay, I'm gonna be like, hi, can I get 2 fish burgers?
Yeah.
I'll just do that. I'll do the deal, and I have it already. I pull up. Tell me why there is a fucking robot speaking into like the little speaker thingy. Hello, what would you like? And like literally, it broke everything I had prepared, and I was like, "Hey, I want two fish burgers." And like I started speaking like the fucking robot, and they were like, "Anything else?" No. And then I pull up, and the man at the like the register, the drive-through window is like, he is zooted. He was not there. He was not
Because they
like
only hire felons and criminals to work at rallies. If y'all are ever at a rallies at like 1 a.m., they're not wearing a uniform.
no,
They're in like
literally, he
old
was
beat up
not
t-shirts. Like
real.
they only hire criminals to work at a rallies. I think that's a proven fact. Like they're giving people like that are coming out of jail like a job though. Good for them.
But
Rehabilitation.
but he was like high off his fucking mind, eyes red, like he's staring at me, but he had like a smirk. He was like chuckling, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like they heard me ordering that, like they heard me like talking in like the most demonic, like robotic voice ever, and I started getting really embarrassed. So I like hand him the card, and that guy like he like was looking through me. He was not looking at me the way that he was high, and like the whole time he was just like I was like, "Oh my God." So I came home. Now by now it's like 1:40.
Mhm.
I came home. I had two of those.
You
I
ate
had
both of
both.
them?
I had both of them.
Oh
That's
my
how hungry
God.
I was. And you know,
Dang, you ate.
I did. I ate down boots. After I ate though, I had like the most excruciating pain I have ever experienced in my entire life. My stomach was killing me. I could not sleep. I had to shit so bad. It was one of those like you had to be in the bathroom, like clothes off, gripping the walls. Like I was like, oh fuck, no, I'm never going back. And the thing is, I was doing so good at not eating at rallies. Like, you know,
Do you go to rallies that often?
no, I said, well, the thing is, I said it like I like had to like stop myself from going. The last time I had went to rallies was probably like 2 years ago, but like I just don't care for rallies. And a girl was hungry, I was
Mhm.
starving, and yeah, it was like a humiliation ritual. The way that like they have me speaking to that fucking robot, it was scary.
Mm. I really don't have anything going on.
Um, that was that Saturday, and then on Sunday.
See, you have a lot
I
going on. Look
The thing is, I'm making stories out of what didn't happen, what I didn't do. Like people have stories about like what they did, what happened to them. My stories are of like how much I did nothing. Because on Sunday I went to go what was it? Carla and I went to Taco Bell, I think, and they didn't have no, we went to Walmart.
Can we talk about the freaking famous taco incident because of how mean you guys were to me that day? Oh my gosh,
No,
they were
let
so
me
mean.
no.
Let me phrase this. They're evil people, bad vibes. They're literally bad vibes. So, Jose was like coming back from like driving and blah 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 blah
That
blah.
was the day of the lost episode,
Yeah, the
okay?
last
The
episode.
day of the lost episode. And let me tell you, I'm gonna cut you off. And I know y'all are gonna be like, oh, she was cutting him off. Bitch, I
She's
am.
been
The fuck?
talking for the last 10 minutes and she won't cut
Okay,
me
but I
off.
have to tell my side of the story because he's gonna lie to y'all, and what I'm not gonna
I
do is
haven't
sit
even
here
told
and
myself.
let him lie to you. So y'all have to know what the fuck is actually happening, what the fuck actually went down. And you were being so fucking annoying that whole day. You were pissing me
No, I
off,
was not.
literally pissing me off
They were
because I
just
was
being
like, "Are we
mean.
gonna record an episode today? Are we gonna record an episode today?" Up until like 8, 9 p.m., this motherfucker is like, "I'll let you know. I'll let you know." I am the face of this place. Like I'm the face of this podcast. And so I need to look presentable. And I was like, no, like I need to get ready. I need to like prepare like what I'm gonna like, do, what I'm gonna say, what I'm gonna wear. And then this like he's like, oh, I'll let you know like before we film, sometime before we film. So I'm already pissed the fuck. I come home, I do my makeup, I get dressed, and I wore a cute ass outfit, which I will be wearing again because they didn't see the last
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
But I put on my cute little outfit. They get here, they're like, we're hungry, let's go get food.
Oh, my turn?
Let's go get food. And then I'll interrupt when you start lying,
So
but I'll
I'm
let you
not
tell your
lying.
story.
So no, but the thing is, I came over here with Jose. So I was like, Jose, like pick me up, and he picked me up in a truck. So weird. This guy does not drive a truck. So that was already weird. I was already like going crazy off of that. Like
That
me going crazy
off
through me
so bad.
the freaking big white truck that he came in. But Jose picked me up, and I was like, "Oh, are you hungry?" I was like, "What do you think is opened around here?" And I already ate so much food. Like I was not hungry. already. Like
Let it
I
be
already
known he did not tell any of us that he ate and that he was full.
no, but the thing is, right, these people do not make any decisions. So I was like, well, we need to get this like podcast out already. So I was like, I'll just make the I was like, what's around already? Like, Jose, where do you want to I didn't ask where any
He
of them
didn't
wanted to eat. I didn't
There
ask
you
where
go. He
anyone
didn't ask what any of us wanted to eat. He was like, let's go to Famous Taco. And like he said, don't ever make decisions. So we're like, okay, like he probably wants Famous Taco. So we're like, sure, we'll just
no,
get
because
something
I
from there.
assumed Jose would want famous tacos because literally he loves famous tacos. But so we went to the famous taco drive through and Jose was like, okay, Jose asked me what I want. I was like, oh, I don't want anything. And then I was like, Jose, you ordered. Like, I know you want something. So they got mad at me that we didn't order at famous tacos. Like,
Because
whoa.
he made the fucking choice. He was like, let's go to Famous Taco. And we're all like, okay, like we'll go to Famous Taco. And so we get there and they ask me what I want. I was like, I don't really want anything from here because I don't know. Like I've never been here and I don't
It's
know what I want.
taco.
And I know what I like at Taco Bell. Like, so I want
So
my
we went
Taco
from
Bell.
an
No, like,
authentic Mexican restaurant to
and
fucking Taco Bell.
they were hating on me so fucking bad. Hate me, shoot me. I don't care. Like I did not know what I wanted from there. I've never had their food. I know what I want from Taco Bell. So I was like, I want my Taco Bell. And then these motherfuckers were like, okay, well then Jose order. Jose was like, I didn't want anything from here. Carla didn't want anything from here. And this bitch right here was like, made the decision. And he was like, why not? I already ate. I don't want anything. Bitch, what the fuck do you mean? You said let's go here. And so we were like, okay, like we'll make our way
So
back.
if I did order something from Famous Taco, were you gonna order something from Famous
No, because
Taco?
you can order from Famous Taco, and then I would have been like, okay, like I'll get something from Taco Bell, or I wouldn't have eaten. The thing is, I didn't even want to eat all that much, and I didn't eat because we got here, we went to fucking Taco Bell, ordered the shit, got here, and they didn't have what I fucking wanted, and so that pissed me off so fucking bad. I don't think like anything pisses me off than when I like have something made up in my head and it doesn't go that way and it freaks me the fuck out. I literally became demonic in that moment. And then we sit down to film an episode and we lost it.
And then we lost it. It's gone. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Is that what happened when I ordered that Nara food and you?
Yeah. That's what happened. Literally, like that's
So
what
I
I
ordered
like.
so that like another thing like that happened to Twa like what 2 3 days ago when
Yeah,
I
like
got food from this Burmese restaurant and then
Nawara, it's a great place. Check it out.
just send that clip over to the owners.
Yeah, so that they can post it and then they're like, go watch this vlog.
But yeah, so I brought Twa her like I literally brought Twa like everything except one thing she wanted. But then I was like, oh, we lost everything. And but then I gave her the cup of the
You
thing.
didn't. You placed it. Jose placed it on the table. So they came in. I wanted a cup of chai. I wanted this like breadstick, like doughy breadstick, and then I had wanted
De plata.
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 So three things. They couldn't get the plata.
Because
Um
Nora F me over.
oh,
They did.
they
We were
bent
waiting
you
there.
over. They bent you over.
Yeah.
Gave you a good time, but literally they came, they came, and then Jose and Hangsian immediately were like, "Oh, Twa, like we couldn't get the plata, and we dropped the chai, and so
So all she
it's
had
not."
was like the
And the thing is, I said, yeah, I did say I just want the twisted dough. He got me like pair of twisted dough, like that was
yeah, because
it.
that's all you said you wanted one.
Like, I, I
You
don't know.
thought I was gonna bring you more when you said you wanted one.
I didn't say I wanted one. I just said I want each out quick. I didn't tell you how many, so then I couldn't complain about that. I was like, this motherfucker brought me
I thought you
like
were
a
just
single pair.
no, but the thing is, I thought I ordered the upalata, so
So
it
then,
would've been
yeah, I
full.
would have been fine. Like, but then when it
It
didn't
didn't
have
come.
that, and then you were like, the chai is gone. Because he was like, oh, I like dropped it on myself. And then he placed it on the table. I didn't even want to touch that thing anymore. I
She
like,
was
it
mad.
ruined my fucking morning. I grabbed the twisted dough, started biting it right out of the bag. And I was like, this is all I have. So I started making coffee. I sit down and this bitch was like, no, there's the whole thing is like right there. And I was like, why the fuck would you tell me it was gone? Like, it
It's
pissed
still
me
in the
off.
fridge. You didn't even drink all of
I
it.
couldn't finish it. But like it pissed me off so bad that I was like, damn it, here it goes again. Like nothing makes me more angry than when my order is not right. Like it pisses me off to no end. And I was like, I don't even want to eat anymore. I don't even want to eat anymore. But then I like get demonic whenever I'm hungry. I was like, I need to eat for this day to go smoothly.
Oh my goodness. Another thing that got me mad. Oh my gosh, too. No, it was Memorial Day. I went with my uncle to the I went with my uncle to freaking Lowe's because he wanted industrial grade impact screwdrivers. Like he wanted the stuff that could get like the screws out of a freaking semi truck or something. He was pissing me off because we went in there. First, we went over to AutoZone to buy him a tire, what is it, inflator thing machine that was like $40. I asked the guy what he recommended,
Hmm.
and then my uncle was like, well, what's the difference between this 41 and like the 7081? Wouldn't the 7081 be better? I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about this. The guy is recommending this, and this is what he's telling me. And then he was like, well, ask them what's the difference between the expensive one and this one. I was like, okay. And then I asked, and it was like, the expensive one can just inflate things faster, and then it can plate like mattresses and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
I was like, I explained that to him. I was like, well, if you have like an air mattress, if you want to do that, but like just get the cheaper one if you don't have that. But he was like, is that really all that it does? Like, they're like, then why is the prices like that? I was like, I don't know. I don't know why would they would have different prices like that. Just buy whatever one you want, right? So he was like irking me with these little questions he was asking because I was like, I was translating and he wasn't believing what the guy was saying. And I was like, I don't know what to do with that because I know nothing about this, you know? Like, and then we went over to Lowe's because he wanted this expensive screwdriver, like impact, that shoots. So we went over there, we checked out all the tools, and then we checked out all the tools. Oh, so you can sleep when I'm talking, but when you talk for like the last 10 minutes, I was like paying attention and stuff. Whatever, go to sleep. Ugly ass. So we were at Lowe's and then like we called this guy over, like this store manager over, and my uncle was like, oh, we were like, oh, which one do you recommend like to take these these screws out of a car? And then he was like, pick this is the best one. I think it's for its price or what it is. I picked this as the best one. And then my uncle was like, well, it's only 200. Ask him about the 400 one because 400 should more expensive, more power. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, there was no 400 screwdriver, like $400 screwdrivers anywhere, right? So he was like, I was like, oh, it's
Yeah, why did he want?
because his friend told him that he had the $400 screwdriver that was really good. So he wanted the exact same one as his friend.
Bro, nothing pissed me off than when they do that, where they're like, my friend said this. Your friend does not know squat. Like, they don't know what they're talking about. And they have us like running around like dogs to different places trying to.
No, yeah. So we were running this like store manager all around, and then we were like, and then we finally came up to the. He was like, hey, like, okay, but I only want one that only costs 400. Like, I want a $400 one. Why? I was getting so mad, and then he was like, well, what's the difference? I was like, I don't know what's the difference. Like, read it. What the hell is a torque? Like, oh my gosh, it was making. He was just pissing me
Well,
off.
if you were manly, you would have known. Like, if you were a real man, you would have
I
known.
must be a real man between all the people I attract on Tinder. But yeah, so he was just making me mad. And then we bought the tool and like the drivers to take the lug nuts out. And come to find out, we had to return everything the next day. Oh, I was pissed
Oh.
because he didn't follow what the guy said. And then the next day, though, he came with his friend and us three went together. I was like, why do I have to be here? And he was like, it'll just be better if you're around. And I was like, whatever. But yeah, that was making me mad this week. That's
They
my
like your
story.
presence.
Yeah.
I think since we started this podcast, like what I talk about is like what pisses me off. Like it's all been like I hate this, I hate that.
What do you
But
love? Who have you been loving?
I love a lot of things. I love kindness. I love the people that love me. I love when people pay attention to me. Like I love when people don't like, go
Oh,
off.
do you know what we were talking about in the last episode? Freaking our cave stories. Should we talk about that? Or is that a little too much?
The cave stories,
I think it's funny though. I legit think that's such a funny story.
the cave stories, um, I don't know. Like you tell your cave story.
Okay, so in the refugee camps when we were back in Thailand, we're refugees. We lived a very sad life. You should
Like you
come
guys should really support
for
us, make us
us.
famous so
Very
that
sad.
we can
And then
represent.
when we become famous, it's gonna be like, wow, they started out as refugees. They came here. Look at their comeuppance. But so we're refugees.
And that's why you guys should support us, share our
But
videos,
the thing
like,
is, like, anyway, so we're in the refugee camps. There would be these sirens that go off, right? Because we would do like drills and stuff in case, like, People attack us. It's not even funny.
Not funny.
It's like
Like
it's
they
not funny.
had drills for if like the military came and like attacked
Attacked
us, or
us.
like either side of the war that was like happening. And I remember so vividly one time we were sitting there eating morning glory like fried, and then like the alarm started going off, and then we started running. I was like, this is it, like we're gonna die, like they're here. I didn't know, like in my little 5-year-old brain I couldn't like grasp the
I
fact that
was
it was
only
like
3.
it's like okay, the fact that it was like a drill. So then I'm like, okay, like we're gonna die, like we're running, we're trying to get to like where we need to be. We get
Me
there,
too.
and I'm sitting there watching them like give like drill instructions, and I was like, why the fuck are they doing are they doing magic tricks? And they were like pulling out yellow sheet, red sheet, and I was like, whoa, like they got us. In my head I was like, they got us, like we're like in captivity. They were doing a magic show for us, even though it was like the military people just like giving us a drill. I was like, they have us captive. And then we went home.
Went home literally. That happened. The drill that I remember is the one that happened at like I think it was sometime at night, like maybe or super early morning or like super late at night. But the drill happened and we went all up in the caves and I was like, oh my god, like I can't believe our village is about to be bombed. Like, oh my gosh, I wonder if everybody's okay. And then I went around when we got to the caves to like hide and stuff. I didn't know it was a drill. So like I went into the caves and I was looking over for my favorite cousin. I was like looking, I was like, mom, like, Nunu, like, where is my, where is my cousin? Like, where is he at? And they're like, whoa, they probably didn't come up. And I was like,
No, we
no,
lost
he's
them.
dead. Oh my gosh, he's dead. And then we came back home and he was making fun of me for running to the cave. Like, he was like, y'all really woke up early for that? They were asleep, like, while I was sleep deprived when I woke up. So there was literally no way. Oh, speaking of the camp, I want to talk about so in the camp while we were in, there was like a little movie theater in like the big
Uh-huh.
in the like and at the center. So it wasn't even a big movie theater. It was like a box, 2 box TVs or something, right? We were watching at a box TV and you would pay like 10 cents or whatever the Thai currency was to get in. So
But
but like you pay the bot and then you could stay as long as you want and they just play movies like throughout the entire day. So one night at the camp, I would because I had later in the night they played porn.
did they
They
really?
played porn.
Oh my God.
Me and my friends and I, they were like daring each other. It was like, let's stay longer. So we were watching the kids movie and we stayed longer until the porn came on.
And people watch it like in the
In there,
theater.
like there was like a bunch of people watching porn on a box TV, like Thai porn. And then like I was watching it and I was like, whoa, like with my friends, we were like, oh my gosh, like we were like
Ew. Ew. That is
we
not
thought we
even
were so cool. Like
funny.
I was like freaking 4. Like I
You
knew
should
nothing.
not have been seeing that
I was like
shit.
4 or 5. Yeah, I should not have been seeing that. And then my aunt figured out I was in the movie theater, and then she pulled me by the ear, yanked my freaking ear off. That's why I don't have an ear. That's why I don't have a
Shut
freaking
up.
ear now. Like and then yeah, and I went back home.
That's crazy.
They
That
were
is
being freak leaks.
like ew, like ew.
They showed porn at the on the box TV. You didn't know that?
I don't think I've ever went to like, or maybe I just don't remember. I don't think I ever went to like the movie theater. But also because we had a TV at home, so we
Right.
just watched TV at home.
Oh
Um,
yeah, because they sold like CDs, and my
we no,
family
we didn't sell it. We rent them.
rented. Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
rent
bought
them.
all the Power Rangers off of them.
Yeah, your parents would come by and rent the CDs, and then
Yeah, that's how camp was pretty fun. I'm
it
pretty
was.
sure.
I used to be like out and about. Like I was never home. Like
Yeah,
from
me
what I
neither.
remember. Oh my God. If, speaking of the camp, I there was one time there was a boy that like had a crush on me, and him and his cousin would chase me on a bike, and I used to be so scared of like bikes and motorcycles and cars, like anything, really anything would scare me. So then when there was one day that I was like walking and this boy and his cousin were like chasing me on their bike, and I was trying to act nonchalant. I was like I was walking, but then they got closer and closer, and the more I got scared, I was like, they're gonna run me over with their bicycles. So then I started like kind of jogging, and at some point I was like running full speed. I don't know why the fuck they were still chasing me at that point, but I was so fucking scared. I peed my pants, like I like fully, I peed my pants. I was like, no, like
Bro,
this
we
boy.
can't get rid of the pimp allegations. We don't. She peed her pants. She didn't pee on me. She did not pee on me. We don't piss on each other.
There and
And I took it off to ruin at him.
And I got her piss all over my face and I sucked it.
Yeah, he you. you but like no, I like was I pissed my
my pants because I had to pee already to begin with, and I was scared, and I pissed my pants, and I was like, "Fuck!" No, I didn't say "fuck," obviously.
You said sapa.
Ew, stop! Don't say that. I hate cussing in Burmese. I hate hearing it too. But I was like, no, no, like they're gonna tell people, like they're gonna know that I peed my pants. But like the heavens were on my side that day because it started raining and I let it flow. It started raining and immediately I was like, oh, I'm so relieved, and I let it fully flow, and I went home and I changed.
Mm. I have one last. I have so many camp stories that I just remember now, but my other one where my ear literally got torn apart from my face, like literally got my ears pulled because
Why you don't?
like I don't have hair anymore. I don't have any hair. But so in at the camp there was like this pawn shop kind of thing where you can like sell metal pieces to get money and stuff, right? So I would so me and my friends would go around the river like trying to find coins, trying to find cans like to sell and pawn off to this person so we can get some cash for like some ramen or something. Okay. Um And then so we were looking around, and what we did was we would go to the hospital that was right in the middle. Like this, I think it seemed big as a kid, but pretty sure it was super tiny hospital. But we would go to the hospital and like scrounge
Ooh,
through the trash can.
don't fill up on that.
We would scrounge through the trash can, and I was like, guys, I found something. I found a really good one. We could sell for a bunch of money, and it was like I don't know. I think you could sell plastic. So it was like a plastic container, maybe like a milk jug or something that was covered in gunya. It was covered in like chewing
Ugh.
tobacco. And I was like, I found one, guys. And then when I showed it to them, they all ran off. I was like, what the hell? Like, I found the best one. Why y'all running? They're like, turns out there was a nurse behind me. And then she was like, what are you doing? And then she pulled my ears off. And now I don't have an ear. Like,
that should not be that funny. It's so stupid. It cracks me up every time.
like she pulled my ear. Like,
that is so stupid. That's why I don't have an ear. Oh my gosh.
We were like, oh
the
my God,
camp
like
stories are really fun.
Kim, I went through a phase where I thought I was collecting crystals. I was like, I found diamonds and crystals. I found rose quartz. Like I would collect shiny rocks, and then I would like be like, "Mom, save this. We're gonna make a bunch of money off of this." Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're getting near the end, so I'm gonna add a new segment where I'm gonna have Alzheimer's. So I'm 22 now, turning 23. I'm gonna get Alzheimer's by 25. So I need to keep pumping out these videos so I can remember memories. But Hangsian, there's one person you cannot forget, and is I said it in the last episode, but I'll say it here. You can't forget about Luke Berg B. Slash Super Tommy Boy Life. He is the guy on YouTube that made the We Do Not Have Bata. That guy. He's very funny. Made a really good song called Accordion Boy. Don't forget about him. Do you want to do another segment? Do
Um,
you want to add something?
I'm kind of sad because I still had stuff to talk about, so I guess I'll save these for
Next
next
episode.
week. Next week I will have more content. But for my segment, I hope that I know a lot of girls loved me and I love y'all. So I hope that, not only was I someone who was like funny, charming, pretty, maybe sexy,
No, I think
but
you're very like kind,
sweet and nice.
and nice.
Yeah, I hope I was not only those things, but someone also that you feel close to, that you feel like you can confide
Bro,
in.
she wants to
But
bang a girl.
shut the fuck up. But I also hope that you guys saw me as someone that you would want to get to know better and that you guys would come back around. And honestly, maybe even as a mother figure. Like
She's mother.
I am mother. I hope I was mother for you guys.
She's
I
gonna make you tea. Her body isn't tea, but she'll make you tea.
motherfucker, your body isn't tea. Um, no, I'm seeing, I'm lurking, I'm seeing what you guys are putting out. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Oh well, ending segment. We're gonna do a brain rot segment for the people.
Oh my God, this
What?
one isn't a brain rot, but we need to talk about the fucking baby, the TikTok
Oh my
baby.
gosh! Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Hotel?
No, Four Seasons
Lando.
Orlando. Me. That baby, I don't think I've ever reacted so like viscerally to something I saw on TikTok. Like literally as I was like I scrolled, I saw that video and the baby going me like I like audibly like I was like, "Ooh." And I like felt bad, but I was like, this is like there's a million likes on this right now. There is a reason. I checked the comments, everyone is reacting the same. They're like, oh my God, why is that baby like fully conscious? And it freaked me out so bad.
I
Like
don't think that baby is as bad as the ginormous baby. That
that
ginormous baby
oh my
that's like,
God, the COVID era baby,
oh my god,
that baby was
that baby
scary.
is
But
freaky.
apparently that was like actually a toddler. Like that was like a 3-year-old toddler, what just in like diapers and it looked like a baby. But like no, it was scary. I think that baby was actually like looking back, it's like every year there's a baby that goes viral for being like freaky. Yeah,
Oh,
that baby did scare me. I was like, ew, that's not normal. But
I
then I was
wasn't I
seeing like
wasn't staring at the baby. I was looking at the dad's chest.
and that's why your Tinder is the way that it is. Bro, and learning that there were people thirsting over the dad was so icky
It's
and
weird
nasty.
because I was like scrolling through it and I
And
was like,
I have not to this day seen
seen
a
one?
single
Oh,
one of
so
like people thirsting over the
the
dad.
dad and
You
I only
were
I've
the
seen it.
first one who ever mentioned to me. They were like, "Yeah, have you ever seen like where people like slow mo the like the dad's chest?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you saying? I've never seen anything like it." But I've been seeing more of like the baby at the actual like resort,
Oh, it's so cute.
and she's so
She's
cute.
so cute.
She's very like she's in tune. She's
Yeah.
in tune with her mind and her
I
body.
love the edits of always an angel, never a god with the baby and the sister.
Oh my God, we need to recreate that. Like, I need to hold you like the baby.
You want to do the brain rot segment? Because I don't know if I explained it last time or if you explained it.
What was the brain rot of the day?
The brain rot of the day today, we're going to explain to them what phantom taxing is.
Oh, you explained that. I don't.
You don't get it? So, for the people who don't know, I feel like we have more
I don't
normal pill
think.
people.
I don't think this segment is gonna last long because
I feel like
these
we'll run
died
out.
down. Like
These
these
die
are
out, yeah.
dying out,
I
and
feel
then
like phantom tax is only relevant for now, but I'll explain it to you. So there's this
it's not even that relevant no more. Like I
really?
do not see it around anymore. But go on.
Damn. Okay, then we're done. I'm kidding.
We're done.
But phantom taxing is came from a Twitch streamer named Kai Cenat. He's super popular. He has a group of friends. One of them and his name is Phantom. And then Phantom, whenever he eats other people's food and they call it phantom tax. So that's the phantom tax. It's very lame, but the kids love it. Oh, speaking of kids, you know there's Skibbity Toilet Transformers. There's
I
Skibbity.
think I've seen it. I think
Oh
I've
my gosh,
seen it.
on freaking Roblox, I saw my cousin playing Roblox, and he was like, I was like, what are you playing? It looked like Transformers. It was flying
Yeah.
around.
Transformer.
Yeah, it's Transformers.
Transformers.
Transformers. It's on my floor man. That's why I call him Flormer. But but I was asking what he was playing because like it was transforming and like flying around, and I was like, "What is that?" He was like, "A Skibbity Toilet." Like the oh my we I don't know if we explained Skibbity Toilet, but the transition of a Skibbity Toilet
Skibbity
everywhere.
toilet. I saw a TikTok of a lady at the park and kids were playing skibbity tag. Have you
Skibbity Tag.
seen that? Oh my fucking God. It was like they were like if you get tagged, like they would be like skibbity and then you run and the person who is like tagging you is like
The
is
toilet.
skibbity, like right? They're the toilet, I think, and then you get tagged and then you have to be like skibbity when you tag them. And then if you get tagged, it's like freeze tag, right? But instead of freezing, you have to mute. You have to mew while you're like frozen. Wrist
Wrist
tag.
tag. It's
That's what
not
it was.
Skibbity Toilet.
No, it was like wrist tag, and then you get rizzed by the Rizzler.
Whistler,
That's what it was.
yes.
Yes. Oh my God, you get rizzed by the Rizzler, and then once you get rizzed up by the
You
Rizzler,
have to
you
mute.
have to mew.
That's like the old game I used to play with my cousins and stuff. We played toilet tag. You guys ever play toilet tag? It's
I've
like
never
freeze
heard of it.
tag, but when you get tagged, you have to like bend down on a squat position, and to get unfrozen, somebody has to sit on you and flush your handle
Wait,
to
that
get
sounds
unfrozen.
fun. That actually sounds fun. I didn't play tag as a kid.
Yeah, she didn't have friends. But yeah, I think that's enough for
For
this.
today's episode,
We didn't make Jose like put anything in.
That's why the other episode is the lost episode. I think half of it was just us trying to put content, like making Jose put it up. He does not know how to put nothing up. Um, yeah. So well, it was
It was fun. Let us know what you guys think of this one compared to the last one.
because I was very like charming this episode. I
I feel like
think.
we did pretty good. We always invite critiques, suggestions. That's what I write in my
But not
emails.
too fucking mean though, bitch. Like some of y'all went in on us, and it's
And you
not.
know who you are.
You know who you are. Like there's no need for all that. Like it's all
No,
fun and vibes.
this
Like
is what
the
I on my emails that I write to whenever I'm working. Um, if you have any questions,
concerns.
suggestions, or critiques, is very much welcome. Best regards, Hangsian. Okay. Well, thank you so much, guys.
Like,
Bye.
subscribe,
Oh, yeah,
share
share
the
the
videos,
video.
hit the
Hit the
noti
noti
bell.
bell.
I love y'all. Bye.
Bye. How was that, guys? Were we